Welcome to the first ever episode of your Linnets Matchday preview show here at the APEC Taxi Stadium. The boys are just away to our left-hand side training ahead of this week's game against Avro, and I'm joined by the wonderful Tom Beresford. Tom, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Sam.
Tom's going to be joining us for all of your Matchday preview shows. Now, Tom, we're here on Saturday again taking on Avro, coming off the back of a really good victory last week against Vauxhall. What were you thinking for this one?
It's been a difficult couple of weeks, hasn't it? Not much necessarily performances, but results. But we have played at the team that were flying at the top of the league, 9 points clear, and obviously Bootle are in and around that playoff area. So it'd be interesting to see how we get on. We're looking for a reaction, and it'll be great to start off with a win.
Yeah, it's the first game in a difficult couple. We've got Clitheroe next week that we'll look ahead to next Friday. But on to Avro, obviously. Played them here in the Cup last season. A really good side. They've had some really good results this year. It's going to be a difficult one, but I think the boys are looking really sharp already. We did also catch up with Billy Paynter a few moments ago, so let's hear what Billy had to say.
Welcome back to Linnets TV. We're here with the gaffer Billy Paynter ahead of Saturday's game with Avro. Billy, first of all, your thoughts on the week after Saturday. We spoke to you Saturday. It was a bit raw. You've had time to reflect. You've had time to analyse the game. What are your thoughts heading into?
Yeah, initially disappointed with the result, the performance. I do feel our energy levels were low to what we usually are and our standards should be. But we got the game analysed and watched them. Got all the boys in, watched the game over, and there was some good bits. We created chances, but we weren't able to put them away. But even though we were disappointed with the performance, there was some positives to take forward and show the lads their standards is not, what wasn't shown. So coming into Avro, we know it's another tough game. Certainly it was a tough game at their place. So I'm looking for a response, a positive response from the boys.
Yeah, the last two games, you've not had the results, but if you look back at the teams that we've played, obviously League, who are flying, running away with the league, and Bootle, obviously in that playoff area, it's no disgrace losing to teams like that, but it was more the performance that you were disappointed with rather than results.
Yeah, going into the league game, I felt the lads were confident on, those sorts of games you get yourself up for, but I felt that too many on the day, maybe got the occasion, got to them. But reflecting on my decisions of picking the 11 as well, we kept the same 11. We were 5 unbeaten. So does that take a toll on, fatigueness as well? That probably going into the Bootle game, certain players, certainly our attacking players, were very flat-footed. And we addressed that, and we want to, if it's up to, say, me now to try and think what's best for the team, do we make changes, do I have to freshen it up, we will certainly do so.
Yeah, the group has certainly got the work rate and the design. I mean, you look back to the league game, the 5-0 win here over the league, that was evident on that day, and obviously on the day those things can change, and it's about how we go into the next 7-8 games now.
A big word for me is inconsistency, and I think that's we'll probably see our season. It's tough for the players. If you play Saturday, Tuesday, I'm picking the same 11, but the same 11 who were 5 unbeaten warranted the shirt. But sometimes you got to take a man's decision to, this is the right time to freshen it up. So we've got a couple of tough games coming up, but the next one is the toughest.
Have you got a message for the fans ahead of going into really the last 7 or 8 games? Because it's vitally important that not only do the boys work hard as you want them to, but the fans get behind the team as well.
The fan support this season has been fantastic, home and away. Never ever question that. Just a message to say, continue with your support, continue to back the lads. It's going to be a tough 7 games, and if you're involved voices, giving confidence, backing the lads up, we'll certainly try and give something back.
A quick injury update. Have you got any update on Mackenzie O'Neill?
Mackenzie O'Neill, he took an impact last week on his knee, so we didn't want to take that risk. He woke up Friday morning, couldn't bend his leg, but this week it seemed to have settled down. He's hoping to be involved, so we'll assess him tonight. Alex Jones with his knee also, he got that against City Liverpool in the cup, but everyone else is okay.
Yeah, Mackenzie's been a great addition. He's offered that different aspect, a different angle to our attack. Just how pleased we've been with his contribution. So
really pleased. When I found out that Joe Lynch was moving away to Dubai, I felt that I needed to act very quick and get the quality of Mackenzie in. It happened quite quickly. You know, spoke to him on a Friday, got it done on a Saturday, so he was eligible to play. And since he came in, he's fitted into the group, and which was, you know, the group of players are very welcoming. It's a good group, it's a good dressing room, and he's settled in.
Yeah, as I say, he offers a different dimension to our attack. I know you're always on the lookout for new players. It's something you're looking into heading into the final part of the season.
Absolutely, because we're talking about lads getting fatigued, and we need to freshen things up. So there'll be one or two players that I'm looking to bring in, and that's no disrespect to what I've got, because I do back the players that I've got. But sometimes one or two new faces might gear some lads or kick them back into gear.
Yeah, you never know. You can get really unlucky with injuries. You can have 3-4 injuries come on the same morning. It's always good to have that extra backup.
Certainly when the window shuts at the end of the month, you know, you got the potential of injuries or red cards, that can, you know, suspensions. So as long as we've got a good enough squad, players that can come in, I think we'll be all right. But it's going to be a tough 7 games. Hopefully, you know, we want to try and finish second, and finish strongly as well. I think that'll be important to go into the playoffs if we do. But I'll say Avro is a tough game come Saturday, and I'm sure the lads will be ready.
Well, since you took over here at the start of the season, just how would you analyse the season so far? We've had ups and downs, but the ups have been really good, and obviously the downs have been disappointing. But overall, you must be pleased with how the season's panned out so far.
Yeah, pleased in a way, but again, like I said, inconsistency. That's been the frustrating part. You know, we've had injuries, we've had boys going away on holiday, which I know it's part-time football in a way. So it's something that I've had to deal with and get used to. So, but the players who have come in have done well for us to get us in this position, and I back them to finish the season strong.
Billy Paynter there talking to Tom ahead of this weekend's game. Now, in December, we played them at their place. A pretty feisty affair, you could probably say. A late Will Saxon goal gave us a 2-1 win, but 3 red cards. But the sort of big news ahead of this one, Lewis Potts obviously was sent off on the day. A really good striker, but has moved to Clitheroe now. How do you think that's going to shape us up?
I think it's going to be a feisty game anyway. I mean, both sets of teams have those feisty players in there. And it'd be great to see the lads show up that side again, because obviously you were there on Saturday, and that may be something what we lacked, a bit of feistiness in the middle of the pitch perhaps, and just didn't go for us on the day. But as I say, 2 very good teams we've come up against, so the lads are here tonight working hard, so it'd be great to see a win on Saturday.
Yeah, now even though Saturday was a 1-0 defeat, there was plenty of chances created. It's just going to be a case on Saturday of just putting those chances away, isn't it?
Kieran Knapper, he's still waiting for that elusive Kieran Knapper. He had that great effort in the first half and a chance in the second half, so it'd be great to see him get on the score sheet on Saturday.
Yeah, now, even though we've been conceding a few goals recently, that back 4 have seemed to have cemented themselves recently over that sort of period. And we did catch up with club captain James Shaw a few moments ago as well to hear what he thought ahead of Saturday's game.
Shorty, ahead of Saturday's game, you're looking forward to after obviously the setback of the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, the lads are. Training's been good, sharp this week. We've had 2 disappointing results. It hasn't really been like ourselves over the course of the season, so we're raring to go, put it right.
Had a chance to analyse Saturday's game on Tuesday, have a look back, and then obviously a sharp session this evening. Could you pick out what we didn't do right on Saturday? What we had been doing the last couple of months? Was it that intensity? Was it we were a bit too flat-footed?
We've watched it back, and yeah, you're probably right. The intensity weren't to our standards. You know, we've been second in the table for a long time now, and that performance wasn't really good enough. So we've analysed it, gone over it. The lads are all raring to go.
Could do us a favour really in terms of the opposition, because obviously we all know what happened last time we played Avro at their place. It was a bit of a feisty occasion. Maybe that's what you need, that sort of game, that sort of atmosphere.
Yeah, but to be honest, we've played Leek away and Bootle a local derby here, so I don't really question the lads when it comes to games like that. We just haven't performed for whatever reason in the last two, but it's a good game. They come thick and fast at this level, and you know, every game's a tough game.
So with about 8 games left now, what's the gaffer's message to the group? Is it just treat every game like a cup final?
He's told us, yeah. He's told us we've got 8 games, did you say?
8 games.
Yeah, we've got eight cup finals. Just got to try and finish the season as strong as we can. We're jostling for playoff positions. It's always good to get a home tie, so you want to be going into them with some kind of momentum as well. If you can secure a place, so yeah, there's everything to play for. 8 big games.
Have you got a final message for the fans? It'd be great to get a packed house here, a carnival atmosphere going at the APEC.
Yeah, it makes a massive difference when you do, and you know, stay behind the lads. You know, we do give everything and just keep showing up. I'm sure we'll be all right.
James Short there talking to Tom ahead of this weekend's game against Avro. One of the big things that we can see right in front of us here, Tom, James Hooper is out running, doing some ball work as well. We just had a quick word with him, due back around about the 3rd of April, which will give us a good solid run in to get Hoops back in the squad.
Yeah, it'd be great to see James back. Obviously that position, we've seen a few different names in there. Adam Moseley's been in there. Obviously Kieran Knapper since he's come to the club. I remember that goal against Vauxhall not so long ago where he came on, smashed the ball in the net, and then obviously suffered a bad injury. But it'd be great to see James back.
Yeah, now there's 8 games left of this season, guys, and we've got to make this place a fortress as much as we can. Me and Tom were talking before about the carnival atmosphere that we really want to see inside the APEC Taxi Stadium. So whatever you can do, whether it's your brother, your sister, your mum, your dad, your nan, your granddad, whoever, get them down to the Apex on Saturday and let's get right behind Billy and these boys. Thanks for joining us on the first episode of your match preview show. We'll be back next Friday to bring you all the action ahead of our trip to Clitheroe.
Where are you? Good. Yeah, sound.
His head's gone because he's Yes!
Get out of there, Shorty.
Go big goal! Go big goal!
Good tackle, you. Oh, nasty. Oh, play short. Oh, lucky you. Yes, bad ball. Hoops open up. Oh, lucky. Left shoulder hole. Good you.
Just to help him out. Snaps, give that back, mate. He said not 5 minutes.
I'm blowing, that's what I 10. Hold on now. Yeah. Top ball. Time, rookie. Hoops. Well on, Eric. Good, rookie. 10, Eric. Eric, 10. He's in. Yes, Will. Eric. Well on, Jax. Jax. Oh, Jax. Time. Oh. Sorry.
Yes, come on.
Time in. Eat. Win it back, Eric. To Eric. Go left, Eric. Eric, go on. Time, Pete. Time, rookie. Time. Yes. Okay.
Oh, he's a player.
Shut up, Eric. Relax, Pete. He did it. He's bounced. Pete. Oh. Go on, Eric. Yeah. And again. Time you. Jax. Might do, yeah. What, 18?
Doesn't drink anyway, do you, lad?
17.
You got a black eye.
Fuck all, he won't come
Oh my
on.
god, lad, am I on
Yeah.
on the volume?
Yeah.
Let the pressure come to you. Their pressure, what are they thinking? Big stress.
Space.
Gaps in my eyes. So then, it's my awareness to them, right? Around. Okay? Look the tempo. Keep encouraging. Plenty of movement. Even if Mackenzie was in here on the line of the ball, there was someone in between. That movement was, I'll go 3 yards this way. Get used to receiving back foot. Open up the pitch. Yeah. Certainly the midfielders. Last couple of minutes of this.
Jax! Go on, Eric. Well on, Ed. He's in. Still in. Charles. Well on.
Yes, boys, good pressure.
Go on, Ed.
Barely gave it to me that time, guys. Get on with it.
Pete. Time. Will. Time. Go on, Ed. It's gone. Oh. Ten. He did. He did switch.